We are locked down. We can't see beyond the present perception because we have refused to release it. And religion is that lock, because it does not explain the spirit. It tells you to believe. But when you believe, it means that you have surrendered your critical thinking and your reasoning mind to accept something based upon what somebody else has said, not first-hand experience. Here's the problem. This society, Western society, is not based in first-hand experiences. Western society is based on vicarious experiences, which means we go to movies, TVs, we go to different shows to see other people enjoy first-hand experiences with us.
What's happening, man? It's your boy Papa Duck. Like, comment, subscribe. If you're on YouTube, hit the notification so you're notified every time I drop a video. But please, more importantly, please, y'all, hit the like button. Because the more that you hit the like button, the more that YouTube let people see this video. And we need to spread this message. Now, that was Dr. Phil Valentine. Very powerful brother. And the thing that he just spoke about, I've always said, and it's not just on religion. It's about everything in life. We're living in a society where all these options have been given to us. We haven't experienced none of this stuff for ourselves. This is how it's so easy to control us. You get what I'm saying? This is why we can fall for things and just, you know, it's easily to fall into that animal state to where they can control us. Like I tell you, they bring you down to an animal state of mind and they control us. All the while we thinking we the smartest thing in the world, but really we on the wrong frequency. But at the end of the day, I just want y'all to understand what he said. When you believe something to the point where you don't go out and experience it for yourself and then you say what it is and what it ain't, you give up your thought. You give up your own way of experiencing things and you just go off what people tell you or go off what the government tell you. This is why schools was put in place. Why do you think they came together to control the school systems, the educations? Somebody got to be controlling this shit. And you know they're not going to play fair. Why? Why wouldn't they do this to benefit them? Us as people got to wake the hell up. And like he said, it's very important that we experience things for ourselves and say what it is. You let them tell you what an alien is. Or hell, a dog can be an alien. A fucking giraffe can be an alien. They just give us these words to communicate, but you think a dog is an actual dog? No, that's just the name we gave it to communicate, to identify what something is. But is that really what they say it is? Like, come on, man, use your brain. I be telling y'all, you think your arm is an arm? It's just a way a form of communication. They told you what an alien is and what an alien ain't. You know what I'm saying? They told you what this is and that is. But understand, they stole all this information, right? So they know what it is, right? And they give us this watered down version of what they want us to believe it is. Okay? All the ancient artifacts and gold and astrology that was stolen. Come on, man. We got to start taking account of just not going for this shit. Like, we ain't that crazy. I understand some people may be on that spell for so long till they don't see nothing other than what they see. That's a lost soul to me. Can't save everybody. But what I want you to take from this video is open your damn mind. Wake up. You know what I'm saying? Stop being in a box. Because it's true. Everything you know, they gave it to you. You think the enemy going to give you the right knowledge and resources to overthrow them? Hell no. That don't even make sense. So we know at some point that everything we've been told has been a bunch of bullshit. You can see it. You think because you ain't surrounded by 4 walls that you're not in prison? Your mind is in prison, bruh. I'm trying to get you to unlock the motherfucker. Wake up. Stop going off of this, it's colors, this color against that color, which it is. Because in some people's mind, they under that spell. You got some people really think that it's about white and black. Man, that shows how smart you are, for one. Or it shows that you really love the benefit that you get from it. Depending on which side of the ball you on. But at the end of the day, man, you ain't stupid, man. You ain't crazy. You ain't crazy. You know what I'm saying? Everything we do, we got to get permission. Everything. A certificate is asking for permission. That's what a certificate is, basically. a certificate. Everything you do, you have to report to the government on everything. But like I tell you, but like I say, we need to start giving them the power over us. We can change this shit at any minute. As long as there's enough people inside one frame of mind, we good. We good to go. We can make it happen. I'm telling y'all, experience things for yourself. Don't let the government or no one other entity tell you how life is and how you see life, how you view life, how you view family, how you view friends, like how you view love, how you view relationship. Like, come on, man. Everybody experience things differently. Had we lived in a group like we're supposed to, and we experience things the same, now that's a different ball game. When you got 1,000 men and 1,000 women, and then y'all living in together, like I always tell y'all, if the men going out getting the food and the women staying with the kids, when you experience the thing as a group, you get the same consequences. But we living divided, getting different experiences, but having the same consequences. See the difference? But if we lived in a group, yeah, we're going to get the same experience, same consequences. But we don't live in a group. We live undivided. Sometimes I got a neighbor live next door to me. Don't even speak. His wife speak, but he won't speak. It's cool with me. It just shows how divided we are. We as the people should develop our own sense of what a neighbor should be and should do. Just like you got HOA. If I move by you as a neighbor and there's certain things that you don't coincide with me with, I should be able to say, man, you got to leave. But y'all gonna be like, that's crazy. You only saying it's crazy because you don't live by that creed. But you'll say it's okay to send a child off fight a war where he can't drink until he's 21. See, the government make all these decisions for us. And when we come up with our own decisions, oh, it's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. No, the hell it ain't. It's us getting along with us. It's us coming up with ways to live amongst each other. And not just on neighbors. That's just an example. On everything. On everything. Back in the day, anybody could beat your child. Anybody. I've gotten ass whipping from my neighbor. Got home, my grandma with me, my mama with me, my uncle with me. Bro, I done got them ass whoopers in one day. I have. Times have changed. You can't even look at a person's child now. The government got us like that. See, they run all these tests and they do all these we lab rats, basically. Like I tell y'all, when you see a dude with his feet crossed and the camera crew and they at the jailhouse and the people in jail is telling their story through the bars and he just writing stuff down, he's studying you. At work, they are studying you. That's what a Gallup poll is. A census. When they say go vote, go to the polls and vote, it's the same way what you do with your job. They just want to know what works and don't work. So when you go to the poll and vote, they want to know which one of these assholes that the people really like. So y'all give them all the answers they need to better more control us. Go look it up when they say go to the poll and vote. No one ever asked what a poll was. It's a Gallup poll. It's a census. They just want to know, like at a job, they want to know if we put the microwave in the break room, will y'all clean it up? Who say yay or nay? Who like the microwave in the break room or whatever the case may be? You just giving them information and data so they can furthermore, they can furthermore change the landscape to they see what fits for them, and they getting it all from us. When we use a computer, when we go and do all these things, they getting all this data from us. Well, I'm not trying to get off topic, but the thing about it is we have to experience things for ourselves. We can't let the government tell us how to be neighbors, how to grow food, how to raise our children. We let people that we don't even know and never gonna meet tell us what to do. Look at this whole bullshit that went on that y'all know what I'm talking about, that people lined up to go get in their arm. That shit showed me just how brainwashed people are. It did. It really did show me. People running around wearing masks and doing different shit with little to no education on what's going on, but will take all the information from the very people that's fucking us up on the daily. Now I'd rather get my information from a damn dog than a group of people who I know out to fuck us. Man, I excuse my language, but I'm just tired of it, man. Like, I'm just sick of it. But anyway, that was Dr. Phil Valentine. A very, very smart guy. He has a lot of information to give. Please go follow him, Dr. Phil Valentine. Trust me, you got to be an open-minded person. You cannot listen to this brother and think that, you know, he's not gonna just scratch the surface. You got to be an open-minded person. You got to be woke, because he got good information. But I just want to share that with y'all, and y'all can see, you know, how we need to experience things for ourselves. We need to come up with our own way of doing things, and we need to do it collectively. Because if we don't, we're all gonna be governed by the fucking government that don't like us. So with that being said, it ain't about how smart you are, how dumb you are. It ain't about, you know, none of that shit. Race, color, finances. It's just about common sense, man. This is the same shit they did back in the days. Kings and queens that lived on Capitol Hill. All this Masonic shit, Capitol Hill, that looked down on the peasants. It's the same thing. Like I say, they just did away with castles and kings and queens and gave us government so that we can't point the finger. At least we knew then where the king and queen stayed, where the royalty stayed, where the royal castle was at. Now we can't identify who's fucking over us because they gave us government. And they fucking over us on so many different pillars, so we don't even know who to blame. Donald Trump can come on TV and say something, you don't even know how to catch up with him, you don't know how to reach him. That's by design. How the hell you gonna conquer your enemy when you don't even know how to get to him? But they can get to us. And also, they can tell us what to do and we follow suit like some good old Americans. Told you, man, when you walk outside your door, man, you stepping on blood, man. America was built off blood, man. Anyway, with that being said, man, y'all know I love y'all, man. It's all love. And I just want to get y'all to think, man, open your mind. So, till the next video, man, y'all, you know, be careful and just think about what I'm saying. We need to start coming up with our way of how we do things, right? That's what we need to do. And I just used the neighbor thing as an example. And I feel as though it's up to us. We don't need nobody to govern us. How the hell we gonna let somebody tell us who don't live where we live, who don't do the shit that we do, tell us how to live? That shit makes no sense. But that's what government does. Tyranny, dictatorship, socialism, capitalism. Anyway, man, you know I love y'all, man. For real. And like I say, man, I just hope this shit change. I hope I reach somebody. I hope I get somebody to start thinking. So with that being said, man, I'll get with y'all on the next video. And make sure y'all understand where I'm coming from. Don't mean to hurt nobody. Don't mean to be, you know, hurt nobody's feelings or none of that. But I'm just keeping it real. So, with that being said, peace.
Hold on.